Hey, welcome back to Grow New Plants. This is going to be episode 4 of the greenhouse build, and in the last episode I was trying to decide whether to do my bows or my hip boards first. I decided to do my hip boards. I know that's typically backwards from the way it's done. Usually bows are put on first, hip boards are put on afterwards, but I do have a reason for doing it this way, and I'll explain that to you when we get to that point. So what I've got is I've got a 16-foot 2x4 treated lumber, and then I've got these brackets. And these are the same top brackets that I used on the bottom, with the exception I do have a corner bracket that's designed just to go on these corners here. And what I'm going to do is I need to go from basically from here, from this side to the other side with my hip board, but my brackets extend out just a little bit. I'll tell you what, I'll move over to a corner over here on the other corner, and then I'll show you. Before I do that though, I'm going to go ahead and put my hip board up, and I'm just going to clamp it on to here because I'm going to screw it on and put my brackets on down low, and then I will slide my hip board up to the area that I want it. Oh, that's the wrong bracket. And this bracket here, they only come this way, so to go on this side it's backwards, so I have to flip it upside down. So this one will go underneath the board, the other ones will all go on top. So I need to slide that one on first. I'm going to set my board up on top here, get it somewhere close. I just got these little clamps to help hold it in place. Okay, and we'll readjust and we'll come down to the corner and I'll kind of show you exactly how I'm doing this. Okay, so here I am at this is what's considered the back end. And I'm just going to take this bracket here and slide this bracket down over the post. Squeeze it in there. And what I want is I just want my wood basically flush with this bracket. So I'm just going to take this, tap it down. I'll probably leave just a little bit of wood just to protect the plastic from that metal. And I'll probably put some tape over these corners too. But for right now, that's good. So I need to go back down to the other end. So let's go down there. And then we'll adjust or see how far we have to cut the board, because we're going to have to trim a little bit off to make it fit just right. Okay, so here we are down at the other end, and I got this thing pulled up tight on all my posts with my clamps. So basically, right here is where I need to trim my board. So I'm going to pull this back off now, cut my board, and then I'll be able to put it back up and we'll be ready to start screwing it on here. Okay, I am perfect. Okay, I got my hip board lined up on both of my brackets. So now I'm ready just to run a screw in right here and tack this one down. I hit a knot right here. Okay, so I got that one cinched down. So now all I gotta do is just start moving down the board and tacking these brackets on. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and put a few screws in the tops of these that I can. I'll do this one here and I'll do the other ones off camera. Just to kind of cinch these down a little bit better. And then I'll come back and fill all these holes up with screws when I get done. Okay, so I've got all my brackets attached now. My board is cut to length. It's in the right place. And by putting it on down here, my distance between poles and poles should be right. My poles are off just a little bit. These brackets should help straighten a little bit. So basically what I need to do is just pull this thing up. And I'm just going to have to do it a little at a time and work it till I can get it up. That was kind of a pain, but it worked. So what I've got here, what I need is 36 inches between the top of this board to this board, and I'm a 1/4 of an inch short here. A little high here. So let's see if I can drop this down just a touch. Okay, so I got this hip rail done, and I got it all leveled out to this bottom, to the baseboards, 36 inches all the way down. I got everything secured down. Now, one of the things I'm going to do when I get done with all this and know all this is set and good to go is I'm going to put tech screws into these brackets into the post too, just to where basically it's going to be impossible for it to slip after that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go over and I'm just going to time lapse through the other side. Okay, I got all my hip rails up now. I went with this 36 inches because that's part of my design for my roll-up sides. So everything's I'm kind of planning on the fly, but I'm planning a step ahead of time, but I'm kind of going on the fly here too. So anyway, super happy with the way this is. It's good and stout. I still got places that I can put extra screws in on here. So the next thing to do is put the bows up. It's probably going to be a little bit, maybe a week or so before I do the bows, because I'm having issues with my camera. I'm sending it off, getting a replacement. So once I get that back, then I'll be ready to put the bows up, and then it's going to really look like a greenhouse in. I appreciate you watching. Please like, subscribe, hit the little bell notification. That way you'll get notified when new videos come out. Thanks again for watching. Like, subscribe, share my videos. Thank you. Bye.